Hello.
Bon Beanie,
Got a good one there.
what is she doing to you? How's everybody doing tonight? Marty's getting some exfoliation. She's not enjoying it at all. Maybe it's not ready to come off.
It was.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
I won't pick this off though.
We'll be with you in just a second here.
What are you doing?
She's probably trying to run.
No, she lifted her pillow.
She's here. Marty, I tell you what, since you've been tortured.
Here, while you give Marty some stuff, I'm going to see who's saying hi here.
You want that? Blueberry?
We have Kevin Count says Bon Beanie and Happy Aloha Friday. Yeah. By the time anybody reads this, we will be at LAX and awaiting our flight to Aruba. Bon Beanie, literally.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Well, have fun in Aruba.
And there's Mama Sandy. Hello, hello.
Hello, Mom.
All right, we've got Stacy here. Hi, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy.
And I'm going to say hi to Gina if you're here. And if you've said hi later, I'll probably catch that. Hey there, Ed.
Hello, Ed.
And hello, Anita.
The amazing Mr. Ed. Hello, Anita.
And hey there, Les.
Well, hello, Les. They were on a cruise last week or something, weren't they? Or...
They were on a cruise when we were on a cruise.
Oh, that's
Theirs
right.
just lasted longer.
Theirs, okay. Yeah, because ours was real short.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Hello, hello. Hello. Hey, JT.
Hello, JT.
What's up? Oh, Marty, you're getting some hellos.
No. You want worms, Marty?
Hey there, Jeff. Yeah, there's Gina. See, I knew she'd pop in.
Hey, Jeff.
I was just ahead.
Hello, Gina.
JT says he was dozing off in the recliner.
JT's got to stay up till midnight tonight.
Till midnight? Mm-hmm. I don't think he told me that.
No, I didn't. But he told me that because he's got to check in to for his cruise.
Oh. So we'll help keep him awake.
Yeah.
At least until it's not on here anymore.
All right, slow down, girl.
Yeah, we got a whole life for you to eat all them snacks. Did we get all of your chin shed? I feel like there's still some there. But it's fine. I'll stop. Got it. I'll stop.
Okay, that is an annoyed dragon right there.
Yeah, she looks annoyed.
She's like, you know, like when your mom does it.
I hate that.
Got her back, Marty. Yeah. Okay. You said you'd stop, and now you just keep picking at her.
Okay.
Leave her alone. Stop
Mom
picking
says
on Marty.
Marty looks really happy.
Well, yeah, she's happy when she's getting blueberries and worms. That makes her happy.
She does look at that smile tonight.
She's very awake.
She is.
It's a bit cooler in the house than usual. Of course, her temperature's pretty much, I mean, I'm sure it's affected a little bit.
Probably cools down at night.
We have the same heat lamp on her today as we did 5 days ago. So
yeah.
It probably gets a little bit, probably gets a little, at night it definitely gets cooler.
Yeah.
But she's from the outback. She's okay with that. So, yeah. Anyway, how's everybody doing out there? And
you know what? I just realized my microphone's not on.
Oh, wow.
Is your microphone on?
I think so. I mean, I haven't seen anybody say I can't hear you. So.
I mean, like
yours is on. It's just not. You're just not
right.
wearing
That's what I said.
Oh yeah, I am wearing mine.
I just forgot that I was supposed to have on my microphone.
Twisted, kind of weird there. I don't know what's going on with that.
All right. Let's try again. Thank you, Anita. Anita says, "Hi, Marty. I just love her."
So here's some big news.
Oh, what is it?
If all goes according to plan, this will be the last time you see this background as it is, because we are planning some serious renovations this weekend. There are going to, if all goes well, there will be animals set up behind us. And I don't know how this other stuff is going to work in, if it's going to work in, but we are going to redo the podcast studio.
That's interesting because I thought we talked about putting those on the side.
Well, I don't know how it's all going to work. I don't know how it's all going to work. I mean, it may work out on the sides. We're probably not going to have, I know you guys can't see it. We're probably not going to have the table. We'll have to figure out something for Marty but I already know a solution for that. So,
You have a solution for Marty?
for where to put her if we don't have the table in front of us.
Oh, I'm curious what that is.
TV tray.
Oh.
Yeah, she's easy. I mean, she just sits
Got
on
it. Okay.
We should do what we had talked about and build like a fake fence post.
I'd like to do that.
She would just sit on a fence post.
I know.
Thinking like
Look
she's
at
in
her.
the outback.
What is she? Can she see? Oh, she's looking at the worm. She can see them right there.
Is that what she's looking at?
Yeah. Look at her. You teasing her with worms, man.
Worms are right here. So see, she makes a run for them. I just took the lid off.
JT said go get her a cat tower. That's not a bad idea.
Cat tower would work too, yeah. Except for we don't really want the carpet on there, just in case she poops.
That's true.
Because that'd be gross.
We need a naked cat tower.
And she doesn't care about the carpet. But yeah, something like that. We could probably build something like that, I think, pretty easily.
I really want this dry shed to come
leave
up.
it.
I know I'm going
Just
to.
leave it.
I'm just letting you know it's looking at me.
She's going for it. She's going for it. This is what's happening right now.
Oh my goodness.
She's just munching away. I'm not going to let her eat too many, but I'm going to let her have a little fun for a minute. Here, because look at all those worms. Marty has found the all-you-can-eat pizza buffet, superworm style. You can have one more, and then you're coming out of there.
Make it a good one.
Okay. Cover these up.
Oh my goodness.
Out of sight, out of mind, Marty.
Oh, Ed says yes to a podcast. I streamed all the other ones and I need new ones to listen to in the shop. I've been thinking about that recently.
About what, podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, like you want to start actually doing it again?
Well, we've talked about it before, but I think we should.
It's tricky though. It's tricky because like we can't even come up with things to talk about in a live. So I don't know. Okay, you're way too distracted. This is going.
Told you, she's seeing them.
That's going away. That's going away. I mean, I get it. If there was like.
She hasn't had worms in a couple days.
If there were tacos floating around here, you can have a you want a blueberry? Ooh. Okay.
Les says, how are all the Floridians handling the colder weather?
It's horrible.
We're not.
Terrible. Yeah, not good.
I've already started looking at homes in the Caribbean.
Knuckle bump. I thought she was going to bite me for a second. Boop.
She's real interactive tonight.
She is. So last weekend, Kimber's mother was here. She was here actually for what, 4 days?
4 days.
4 days. It was like a 3-night cruise, or was it a 4-night cruise?
She got in
like a 4-night
really
cruise.
late Thursday and left really early Tuesday.
So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's 5-night.
She left Tuesday. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night.
5-night. It's a 5-night cruise at our house. And and we had some fun. I mean, Kimbra and her, well, obviously were off on Friday and they went to Disney. And where'd you go? Animal Kingdom?
We went to Animal Kingdom.
Did the things and the stuff.
Saw the animals.
And then Saturday, I was off. So we went to the Sarasota Medieval Fair, which we'll talk about because we got some goodies there. And then Sunday, I got sick Saturday night. So, but I did okay. So Sunday we went and met.
Sick like a cold.
Yeah.
Clear.
We met with JT and Jen at a place in Lakeland, and they have like ceramics, and you paint the ceramics with glaze, and then they fire them. We haven't gotten them back yet, but that was fun.
But you have a picture of.
I do actually, yeah, because your mom did an elephant,
Mm-hmm.
and I did a scooter.
Oh, you took separate pictures of them.
Well, I've got
That's
separate
fine.
and together. I think I don't have one with the elephant and, but there's, let's see if I can. Overexposed elephant right there. Now, here's the thing. The glaze, when it gets fired, is not going to be the color. Like it's going to be like a dark gray, I think. I don't know what color she did the ears. And then there's the ones that.
That's really bad.
Yeah, it is. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, that's really bad too.
Yeah, the lighting's not good, but she did a little axolotl. I did a little scooter. Mine's going to be orange and black and white and brown and yellow, and your axolotl is like pink. What, pink, and there's some blues
and
teals. What if I just do this one with that? No, it's just not going to see the color. The lights are too bright. What if I do light? No.
Yeah, you just can't tell it's got color on it.
Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. And JT and Jen, let's see, Jen did an octopus, and JT did an orca. And yeah. And
it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We were there for what, like 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see when those get back. We'll show you our results. We'll have her mom's as well. So we'll be able to show you that. We'll take it with us when we go to visit.
You turned your head real fast. What are you looking at?
She's like in food mode.
She is. Her tail is
food mode.
Ready to hold Fruit Loops.
And then Monday I stayed home sick. Yay. And you guys went out and went shopping.
We did.
And stuff.
I got a lot of toilet paper.
Yeah, not like exciting shopping, but practical shopping.
Hey, but she was like, "Hey, I want to make sure that you're taken care of. Let's go buy necessities." I was like, "That's cool."
She did the mom thing.
Yeah. Hi. What's that, girl? Pound it.
So anyway, but we had fun. And she went back, like she said. You just got licked on the nose. She went back Tuesday morning, and we went to work. And yeah, and then we did our work week. And here we are.
I don't have anything for you to eat.
Friday.
There's nothing on these hands. She really wants something.
She does, yeah. Yeah. So you want to show them what we got at the medieval? It's weird because some places call it the Renaissance Festival or Fair. There's a lot of optional words. It could be Renaissance or medieval. It could be fair or festival. And then you interchange those as you I
feel like I've seen something else before too, but I don't remember. I don't know. I've seen another word in there.
So we got some stuff which we're going to show you in a moment here. What are you doing over there?
I was just looking up other names, just because I can. Okay, go ahead.
Well, you've got all the stuff.
Oh, you want me to show? You're ready to show. Got it. I understand. I'm actually gonna. No, I'll leave those in there. Okay. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry. So this is a dice box,
which is pretty cool because it's got magnets, very strong magnets, by the way.
Strong magnets, and it
holds her
hold some dice.
Her set of 7, the standard 7. Those are the dice that they gave us. So we bought so much from this booth that they threw in like a free dice bag and 2 free sets of dice.
So here, we'll do this one.
And I got this one. So that one was Kimbra's. This is mine. So this is also a dice box, but obviously.
Oh, you know what? I just realized all these things on the bottom are dice.
You just realized that?
Yeah, I didn't notice that before. Well, I haven't looked that closely at it. And that's the inside.
Yeah, so it's got room for 2 sets of dice plus a mini or more dice or whatever you want. But that's helpful for me when I'm running games because I need to have more than 1 set of dice a lot of times. So that's kind of cool. And then we got these fun boxes they made. Roddy, we were thinking of you, and because there's a lot, all this stuff I think is made with your kind of equipment. But yeah, so it's a Mimic box. That one is Kimbra's. It's hard to see the color, but it is purple.
And there's my dice, which are green, which again are hard to tell.
Yeah, I think these lights are up a little bit.
They're off. I tried to mess with it because you notice my glasses are green, but you can't see that in the picture.
What is that? What is that thing called?
Elgato.
Elgato.
And then this is Matt's Mimic box.
Oh, they're down. Whoa.
Matt's Mimic box is orange, and his dice are inside.
Pardon me while I play with the lights. It must
That's
be
real bright.
Yeah, it's like a camera. I just put them back where they were actually, but
it's real. I think it feels brighter.
It's not.
Okay.
I mean, I set them back where they were, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it must be the camera that we need to adjust.
I did that.
Yeah, well, we're still blown out. We're just blown out, man. Nobody's saying anything, so but we're still connected, right?
Yeah.
It says we got 9 people in here. There we go.
LED lights are bright. Yes, yeah. LED lights are bright.
Yeah, these are super. We've got them on like the lowest, just about the lowest setting.
They didn't go down any lower.
They're bright. They went down when I moved them just a smidgen more. They got real dark, like that, and then we're like,
because that turned them off.
Yeah. So, I think it's the camera's ISO that we need to adjust.
All right. If I make them more yellow, does that help?
I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. So anyway, we're hoping to get things kind of reorganized, reset in here a little bit. I mean, this system works okay, but we got a lot of dead space in here, and we just want to bring the animals a little bit closer to us. The ones that are not close to us now, we have some that are close to us all the time, and others that we only see when we do like maintenance on them, and you know, I kind of don't like that. So so we're gonna make some moves. They'll still be in this room, but yeah, that's the plan. So if you didn't already, C Days did release the podcast with us talking about Margaritaville, so make sure you check that out. Give it a listen. It's a pretty good. It's a long episode, but it's a podcast, so it kind of is more of a direct accounting of what we did and what we thought of the Margaritaville. Which, if you were here last week,
2 weeks
the week
ago.
before, 2 weeks ago, then you know that we really liked that ship and the cruise. And I just saw, I think, I can't remember if I think JT sent this to me, that they have announced that they're going to be doing longer itineraries with 3 new ports they're going to be going to, or something like that.
You mentioned that. I didn't see that.
I think JT sent me.
I may have gotten an email about it, but I didn't read it.
Or I might have got an email. I can't remember. I feel like JT sent it, but I might have gotten an email too. I don't know. But anyway, that's exciting. So
Les says, did anyone see that the Margaritaville at Sea out of Tampa is going to have a cruise that allows dogs?
Yeah, we did see that.
Yeah, we saw that.
We saw that and we went, oh God.
And we said, I don't want to go on that cruise.
No,
I don't want to go on like the next 3 cruises.
Right. Because ew.
I want to make sure that it no longer smells like dog.
Wet dog, too. Probably smell like wet dog. And you know those dogs are going to have accidents, and there's going to be dogs fighting, and you know, if they had appeared a dragon cruise, we would consider that.
Oh, Marty, you want to cruise?
Marty's like, no, not really.
You want to cruise, Marty? They have worms.
Yeah, it's a charter cruise, so I mean, I guess I don't know. What would you rather, if you got to go on a free cruise, but it had to be the week after the nude cruise or the week after the dog cruise? Which would you choose?
The nude cruise.
The nude cruise, really? You take bare bottoms over dog bottoms?
Yes, because I can put like down a towel or something.
Mm.
But if the smell of dog poo is around or wet dog, you're not getting that out by putting a towel down.
That's true. That's valid. That's valid. Yeah.
Neither is not an option, JT.
Yeah, that's not an option. You can't just say no. Unless you're just saying no, I wouldn't go on a completely free cruise, because I don't believe that.
Which one would you pick, Matt?
I think I'd choose a nude cruise too. I don't think that, like you said, that's easily sterilized, Yeah.
You got like an icky dog, or lots of icky dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Not that all. Let me back up. I had a dog. I like dogs. But dogs get smelly.
Stacy said I'd take any free cruise. What if the free cruise was the nude cruise? Would you still go on that one?
I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to participate.
Right.
I guess.
And if I get a balcony, I don't have to even see anyone.
Well, you might see some people.
Well.
I wonder if they have to be careful when they're in port on the nude cruise. But I remember when we pulled up across like a dock from like a German cruise line or something, and there was some full frontal nudity on those balconies, and yeah, they didn't think anything of it, but our sensitive baby American eyes were like, oh, I know it's morning, but I didn't want sausage right now. So. They're doing something at the high school because we can hear them.
I think it's a football game.
Is it? Another one?
Do we still have green worms?
No. We only had a couple, and they were looking.
They were looking kind of iffy.
They weren't looking great, which I'm not sure why, because we've kept them that long before.
Yeah. She had a real big one the other day.
Yeah.
Big, fat, juicy one. Sure did. That was real gross.
Yeah, there was no bun on those wieners, though. They were just out there flapping in the sunshine.
JT said no wiener. We had hot dogs for dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did.
They were skinless.
Yes, that sounds terrible. Yes, they were. Look, we're losing people.
Oh, no.
We're losing people. All right, so what else are we going to talk about tonight?
I don't know. I feel like our picture is like, my face looks really soft.
Yeah, it's almost like we're using a filter or something.
Yeah, I messed with the camera settings to try and fix the color, and I think in the process I messed with other things. So
that's all right.
I've screwed it up. I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right. We're already into Fantastic Cruising After Dark. I know, and it's only 8:38.
We've only started.
It's only 8:38, and here we are. But look,
Mr. Bob Newell says you said skinless wieners. We did.
Yes, we did. Mr. Bob Newell. Hopefully, that's somebody that's here for good reasons. I don't recognize that name, but can't troll me when I'm trolling already. What else we got?
Well, you like Carnival? We do like Carnival.
Okay, that's a legitimate person.
We cruise on lots of cruise lines, but Carnival is the one that we tend to cruise on the most.
Yep, I would say that our preference is Carnival, and I wouldn't say that with any negativity towards other cruise lines. I would just say that for the value and the experience, and the itineraries and all that stuff, we tend to like the Carnival. But we did like the Margaritaville. It was very Carnival-esque with a twist.
So last time we were on here, I think we were getting ready to go to Repticon.
Yeah.
Which means they don't know if we got any friends.
Oh yeah. What is your favorite ship? My favorite ship? What's your favorite ship?
My favorite ship is the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, mine too. I would say Mardi Gras for the big ship, and I would
probably say that the Islander is a real close second.
Well, yeah, a few weeks ago I would have told you like one of the
Pride.
Spirit class ships, like the Pride or something.
Uh-huh.
But now I'm going to say the Islander is my second favorite ship, which is not Carnival. But I really like that ship a lot. Yeah, so we went to JT's going on the Mardi Gras in 2 weeks.
Nice.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. We went to Repticon. We didn't get any scalies.
Nope.
But
we were looking, but they didn't have what we wanted.
Yeah, we're looking for we want like a boy to go with our girl here. But we have a specific one that we have in mind. And but we did get something else orange, which is a little female jumping spider. Oh, you're gonna show them? You can put a picture of her.
I do.
There she is. She's not nearly as big as she looks on your screen, depending on the screen you're using.
This is Molly.
JT says, or Les says our favorite ship is the next one. Mr. Bob is asking best breakfast on a cruise ship. Oh, that's an interesting. Thank you for giving us some topics here, Mr. Bob. What would you say to that? I have thoughts about that. It's not an easy, direct question to answer.
I don't typically have like a really good breakfast experience.
Well, what about your go-to?
Well, I was gonna say the Blue Iguana, huevos rancheros and arepas. Whatever, however you say it. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Because even when I go to like the dining room for breakfast, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Right.
So I would say that's probably my favorite.
And I am a fan of beans on toast. Especially on the Islander, because their toast is good.
Because they have good toast.
They have great toast. Who knew?
But their ham is horrible.
Their ham is like zombie ham. But yeah. Ed says, so how many people do we have going on the group cruise so far? So far, we just did the math today, driving home, talking to my mom, and she asked that same question. And I think we figured out, JT can correct us if we're wrong, but it was 29?
I think it's 29.
29 folks going on that group cruise. We still got room for some more. I love breakfast on NCL. I did sail. I've only been on NCL once.
Oh, you know what? I didn't count Charlotte in that.
Oh, so 30.
So it might be 30.
Might be 30. And it was a good sailing. They did have an interesting breakfast selection. I think it was like a sports bar that you could get like tableside breakfast, which was real nice. I like that quite a bit. It was on the NCL ship.
NCL. Okay.
That I sailed, but I don't have a lot of experience with NCL, so that is a cruise line that I can't really talk about much with any confidence. But the one ship I went on, I enjoyed, and it was an older ship.
So I'm gonna, since it was brought up, I'm just gonna do this thing right here. So us, Fantastic Cruising, and Sea Days, Jen and JT, have a group cruise in 2026. In September 5th through 13th, it's an 8-night on the Carnival Magic, going to Princess Key, San Juan, St. Martin, and St. Thomas. And if you want to join us, you can. Just contact JT. The information is there on the bottom. Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with JT, since we're on our channel here, JT and Jen, we should say, Jen and JT, Sea Days is a podcast that they do. So check out the podcast. Also, we both have groups on Facebook if you want to get more involved and see all of our fun posts and stuff and things. Yeah.
Look at that. I put the banner at the bottom.
Oh, look at that. Go you.
Yeah.
Oh, and Stacy's putting stuff up there.
Oh, thank you, Stacy.
Pretty awesome. Pete's giving me gas. Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. But, but then I'm on a cruise, so I go scuba diving, and that gives scuba diving will give you gas, just so you know. If you're not familiar, you're compressing air.
Oh, JT said yes, 30 people. That means we did
30.
good math.
Yeah, you forgot about baby Charlotte, but that makes it 30.
Yeah. Hey, Cruise Nuts.
Hello, Cruise Nuts.
Welcome. I have sneezes that are just like sitting there. They're not coming out.
I wouldn't say I'm still sick, but I still have some residual cold stuff going on. Like I sound almost normal now, I think.
Yeah.
Mostly normal, but I'm not quite back to 100% from this cold. That was a long, arduous, because really my cold, I didn't think I had a cold. I thought I was just like, oh, something in the morning and the evening, maybe allergies or something. And that started like not this past Wednesday, but the one before that. It's been like a week and a half of funk.
Yeah. I was getting I've been sneezing a lot and kind of stuffy, but I think it was just allergies. I think it's been allergies.
Yeah, you did not get sick, which I'm glad.
No. And I don't think my mom did either.
No, good. I'm glad.
So,
I was worried. I was really worried I was going to get her sick.
Well, next
you
week
sick?
They leave next week to go to New York.
Yeah. So we don't want that. Yeah. That would not
She's
be
just
good.
staring at me.
But I was around small children for an entire day that prior.
Yeah.
And I got wet sneezed on at least twice. I did wash my hands immediately after, but it's probably in the air, like humidifier of child germs. Yeah. I did the Great American Teach-In this week. If you're not familiar with that, it's a thing. I think they do it all over the country, but
they didn't do it in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Well, they might not have done it then, but they might do it now. Maybe they don't do it in Terre Haute. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd never heard of it until I moved here.
Well, it didn't. I think it's started in the last maybe 10, 15 years. I don't know. But they do it in Florida, and basically they get professionals to go into schools and talk about what they do for a living. So obviously, the aquarium's popular for that. Yeah, but it's kind of fun because I go in there, I see the itinerary because there's a bunch of people there, and you got cool stuff like firefighters, you got police officers and stuff. But then you got like Publix grocery store person and an accountant. They're talking to elementary school kids, and then I got to go and talk about the aquarium. So that was good.
I think that it doesn't happen in Indiana. I can tell you that 100%.
Yeah. Maybe it is a Florida
thing. I think it's a Florida thing.
I thought it was a national thing. Everybody does it voluntarily. So like we don't, because we do outreach programs, but they're paid. So we don't do it's not like a class like we would normally do where you're learning about animals and stuff. Well, I mean, that's not true because I did bring an alligator skull and talked about alligators for probably 10 to 15 minutes of my presentation, but it's more about careers. And what I like about it is that I get to go and talk to kids and I try and inspire them to do something that they are passionate about. So, for a job, don't, get a job that you enjoy, get a job that you feel good about, that, because you spend a lot of your life working. So, I mean, it's still a job, but that's my 2 cents. Stay poor like me, but enjoy your job.
Jeff says, what's everyone's next cruise?
Oh, well, ours is the group cruise so far. I think we might try and fit something in between now and then.
I would at least like to do one.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe more.
Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see where. Remember, we have those jobs that we love, so.
Right.
It's limiting, but we'll see what happens.
Let's see. JT says, I had a yawn. Mardi Gras 12/7. Stacy says the Carnival Legend out of Tampa on 2/15.
Yeah.
Jeff has the Venezia January and February 25. And JT's heater just turned on.
That house stays cold.
Yes, it does.
He lives in like a cavern, basically. So it's cold even in the summer in Florida.
You should look at the camera.
The camera doesn't have food.
No, neither do I. It's all over there. I can't do anything. He's the one with the food.
She's already had like 5 blueberries or something.
I meant worms.
Oh.
I don't want her to have any more blueberries.
I don't think she wants a worm. Do you think she wants a worm?
Really? Really?
Anita's going on the Star Princess.
On December 6th.
I bet
Nice.
Ed is too.
Oh, Les has a back-to-back on February 2nd on the Venezia.
Nice. Nice. Oh, look at her. She sees the box. Look at she's like, I know what that is. I know what that is.
Face the camera.
Okay, here. Lure her around. Oh, these worms like over here. Come over this way.
I mean, I could turn the pillow.
Come on. Come on.
There we go. Hey there, Darian.
She's doing
welcome.
Like, hey, Darian. She's doing worm yoga. We saw your video that, Darian was in it, but that was actually on.
I was gonna say, whose video was that?
It was
that Cruise Nuts?
Yeah, Cruise Nuts.
Yeah.
That they did a meetup
At Sparkman.
and Sparkman. They went to the aquarium.
The aquarium.
And they asked us if we wanted to go, but we had plans already.
I don't
we were
remember
doing something.
I don't remember what day it was, but we already had something scheduled.
But it looks like you guys had fun. That's pretty cool.
JT says after the Mardi Gras, they have Discovery Princess on 6/8 and the Pride of America on 9/6.
Oh, that's the Hawaii one, right? Hawaii.
Yeah. Let's see. Anita says ours is a back-to-back as well, Western and Eastern Caribbean. Everybody has back-to-backs.
Trying to find her a fresh molted one.
Oh.
It's like a soft-shelled crab. But I don't see any.
Don't let those crawl out the side. Gross worms.
Kind of smells like something.
You need to clean them out?
I mean, we will at some point, but it's not. It's like
pretty fresh.
It's like a food smell. It's like
we put oatmeal in with them.
It's not popcorn.
Oh, I think it stinks.
I mean, it's not a good smell.
I don't think it smells like food.
No, it's like the bottom of the bag of pretzels. It smells like pretzels.
I think it smells just gross. But sure, if you think that's what pretzels smell like. Is your butt falling off?
No, it's fine.
Not yours.
Oh, you're talking to her. Okay.
And I don't mean off of her body. How many you giving her?
I'm going to give her, that's a little one. I'll give her one more.
Let me find a really good one.
Okay, find a big juicy one.
Yeah. All right, Marty. Let's find you a winner here. Ugh, thanks.
Let's see. JT saying, I wish Stacy can get Jen to do a 14 night. Oh yeah. She don't want to miss out much work, or she doesn't want to go on a cruise for that long. Then he's saying a winner or a wiener.
It's not super freshly malted. I'm trying to find a real fresh one.
Yeah, I didn't see any freshly malted ones in there. Oh, both.
How about that one?
That's pretty good.
You take that. I want you to just hold on to it.
You mean to hold on to it?
Yeah, okay. just to make sure I don't find a better one.
She's gonna rush the box in a second. She's looking at it. That's exactly what she's looking at.
Ooh, how about that one?
Oh yeah, that's a fairly freshly malted one.
I've seen fresher, but that's which one's fresher?
I don't know. The first one you gave me.
Okay.
Or second one, technically.
Ooh. How about that one? Which one's fresher?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Okay, these are hard to hold because they just squirm out of your hand.
Oh, you're dropping worms.
I got them.
Where's the good one?
The good one?
Not that one.
There.
That's the good one?
That's the good one.
All right. Look at that. Woo. There you go. You can have that back. Now my hands are like gross from touching them. Gross. What have I missed in here?
Not much.
Worm not on. Fantastic.
That's right. Waiting for 2027 itineraries to get released, JT. Really?
I can't book that
2026 just got released, didn't they?
26 was too hard for us. Like that's far out for us. I don't like to plan that far. For a cruise, like maybe for like a really big trip. But to me, a cruise isn't that kind of trip. Obviously, we have the group cruise. I mean, that's a different situation.
It is a little painful to wait that long. Like, what is the ideal time to book a cruise? And I'm not talking like price wise. I'm talking like, what's the ideal wait time to book a cruise? If you're just thinking about it from like a psychological perspective, or well, this will change it. Like if you have multiple cruises, then that's gonna push that out farther. Because I don't mind booking a cruise 3 years out if I got like 4 of them between now and then. But at the same time, it's like, well, is that what I'm going to want to do that far out? Like group cruise, obviously you have to book it out far because otherwise, people can't do it. You got to give people an opportunity if they want to go. But just like a personal cruise, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like 6 months.
Yeah,
is pretty good.
Whatever.
That would be my.
So
that would be my go-to.
What is 100 days?
It's like
that's
more than
99? That's a little bit more than 3 months, right?
Yeah. Well, 3 months would be approximately 90-ish.
Right. So I'd say a little more than that because it's fun to get to 100, and then when you get to 100, it's like exciting. So 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Les has 6 cruises booked right now.
I think Les should add one more.
Right. How far into the future do those go, Les? Because if they're going into 2026,
I'm pretty sure he's got at least one into 2026.
We have some discussion we need to have. Although ours is towards the end of 2026. To be fair, but still,
it's mid-end.
Still.
Let's see. CruiseNet says we book any cruise that is great price that fits into our schedule that is 7 days or more, nothing less.
I feel you. I mean, I would not book shorter than 7 days if I didn't live in Florida. I only book shorter cruises when the option is I wouldn't go on a cruise or I could do a short cruise. But if I'm like planning out under normal circumstances, seven night will be my minimum. I've only done 8 is the longest, but it's hard for me to get off work for more than that. But
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
But yeah, I like when we did the Margaritaville, and that was 4 nights, and it was
rough.
It was rough. Like I mean, I would have liked to have stayed on that ship for another few nights for sure. But if you're traveling to a cruise port from far off, I'd say it's definitely going to be a hard sell to go for less than 7 nights because now you're adding the travel time, you're adding the expense of traveling, of getting a hotel. So now your value is going down. But I mean, some people they don't really have a choice. If you can only get 7 days off, and some of those have to be traveled to a cruise port, then that's just your situation you're in. But if you live closer to a cruise port, it doesn't have to be.
So CruiseNet says that they want to do a back-to-back on the Islander. I was just getting ready to ask you if you'd want to do a back-to-back on the Islander.
Yeah, I would do that. I mean, I would be really interested in when they do their new itineraries, like where they're going to go. Because I'm really, although there is a small part of me that's interested in seeing Progresso,
You're gonna fall off of there.
It is a small part. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like that port. So I'm not really anxious to go there. But in Key West, I think I would like to hit that just for you. And then I think I'm probably done with Key West.
Yeah.
Like honestly, because it's just not there are other ports I think I would much rather go to. But the Islander was fun being on the ship. I mean, all cruise ships are fun being on the ship, but now if I went on it again, it would be more about probably back to my usual, more about the whole experience, more about
but there's
ports.
so much that we still didn't get to do or see on that ship.
A little bit. I mean, mostly just the cornhole and the mini golf.
Yeah.
I think. But
we didn't really participate in any of I mean, we did a couple trivias, but we didn't really do anything else.
Yeah.
We didn't go to any of the shows besides that magic one.
Just the magic one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think I would enjoy it. But if I'm going to do a back-to-back, now I do get, if you want to go on that ship, doing a back-to-back makes it more worthwhile. I get that. But when I'm thinking of a back-to-back, I've never done a back-to-back. So if like I'm doing a back-to-back, like it's much more appealing for me to do like 2 7 nights or a 7 and an 8 night or, something like that, where I'm getting like the full back-to-back experience.
Yeah.
But, I'm not saying no to a back-to-back on the Islander.
Les says, yes, we are super fortunate to live in Florida, avoid that high cost of air transportation in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we haven't cruised out of another state, is because it's so much easier for us to, and so much more affordable for us to cruise out of Florida.
Well, especially when most of the cruise ports are in Florida that go to the Caribbean.
Well, right.
Almost all of them are in
Florida. I know we've had some people asking us to go out of California, and it's not that we're not at all interested. It's just
hard. It's
hard to add those extra fees.
You're adding
and time.
Multiple times the cost.
Well, and time, because you have to travel there.
Yeah.
So it's like I could do all of that in Florida,
Right.
JT says we've got 6 booked now, 1 in December 25, 2 in 26, and 1 in 27.
He's already got one booked in 27.
Yeah. Anita says, Ed and I think you guys need to plan to go on a very fun cruise for a certain person's birthday in April of 26. I have looked at it. I have not encouraged Matt yet.
You mentioned it.
Did I mention it?
You mentioned it, yeah.
I didn't get much of a response from you.
I mean, that's before our group cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this spring.
It's
But it's on a Princess.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not. I mean, we could even potentially get that one for free at the Princess training.
No,
not that one.
Okay. It would just be me, and that's only available for like certain sailings.
Oh, okay. All right.
Never mind. I don't know if that would be any guarantee of that, and I haven't done that.
I know you haven't, but it's like 2 years away. So,
JT says he's not been to Key West.
I mean, Key West is all right. It's all right. I don't dislike Key West. It's just that if you're like, you want to be in Key West, or you all right there, Marty? Or Grand Cayman, I'm going to Grand Cayman. If you're like you want to go to Key West or Nassau, I'm going to Nassau to be honest with you. So, but I don't dislike Key West, but it's just, and if you go not cruising, then it's just the cost compared to doing a cruise is just doesn't make sense unless you're really into Key West, and I'm not.
JT says very interested in MSC World America. Stacy says we're going to Key West on a cruise in August of 25.
Cool. Have you guys been to Key West before? I'm curious how much time you have to actually enjoy Key West on a cruise, because I feel like most things are nighttime things, or they're sort of excursions in and of themselves, there's things like the Hemingway house and stuff like that you can do, which is cool. But
I mean, I'd be okay to just go there and visit too. I just want to go there.
This is how I would do Key West, because I love the Florida Keys, but Key West is like, in some ways, it's the least interesting to me, just because there's not really scuba diving there for the most part. So if we went to like Marathon on a dive trip and then drove to Key West for the day, that'd be the way to do it. That would be the way to do it.
I'd be fine with it. I just want to go once. I don't care how we do it.
Right. Yeah.
And of all the years, so my mom and stepdad usually go somewhere for New Year's. And a few years ago, they tried to do Key West and things didn't work out, so ended up in Miami. And then they did somewhere else. And a lot of times it's in Florida, and we've met up with them a few times.
Mm-hmm.
This year, they're going to Key West, which doesn't work for us this year because we're going home for Christmas, which means we're already taking time off.
On purpose?
Maybe. On purpose. We're going home for Christmas, so we can't take off like the next week also to go to the Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did that on purpose. She's like, "Oh yeah, we're going to Key West." I'm like, that's like the only place that I wanted to visit in Florida that I haven't been to. That's fine. I'll do it without you. Let's see. JT says Mexican Riviera is very overlooked. It's not that I'm not interested. It's that it's not in Florida. Les says, not sure when we'll book another cruise. We've got a land vacation for my sister's 90th birthday in Massachusetts coming up.
Nice.
Let's see. Stacy's got booked through 2027.
So he's also got out there to 2027.
Yeah. JT says they haven't released many of the ambassador itineraries yet. Yeah, I guess I need to look at the training. Oh, Anita says, Matt, it's the ABC Islands.
Well, I like those.
Stacy and Gina have not been to Key West. Cruise Nut says, to really enjoy Key West, fly in direct and stay a few days and really enjoy everything there is down there. I've been to Keys many, many times.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Like, for that price, I could go on a 7 or 8 night cruise to like the Caribbean. But yeah, no, I think it's. I mean, I do want to have her do it at least once, for sure.
Ed says, Matt, how do you say no to the ABC Islands?
It's not a matter of saying no. It's a matter of, can we afford to do it? And
I've looked at it. We could make it work.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying.
We've got things coming up, so that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Kristen says, snorkel or dive the dry tortugas for down in past Key West. Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool. That's like a whole day. Like, you can't do that from a cruise because that's like a long trip from Key West to get the dry tortugas. But I would like to do that. That would be really fun. I think some people take a seaplane to the dry tortugas. That's how far it is from Key West. There are boats that go out there, but I think it's several hours to get there.
Let's see. JT says, I'm not interested in driving 7 or more hours. Well, we're about to drive.
You do that all the time.
Yeah. Les says, we went to Key West twice on cruises, and we used to do land-based vacation in the Keys quite a few years in a row when we were working. Us and 2 other couples used to rent a house for a week.
I like to go to the mid and lower Keys, which is also a little expensive, but still, like, but if you're not going there to like scuba dive or fish, I don't know if there's a lot for you in the lower Keys. Like, Key West is where it's at if you're going to like hang out and party and stuff.
Yeah. I really enjoyed our time doing the Key Largo trip, but we didn't make it to Key West.
Yeah.
Mr. Bob says, do you like the muster drill?
No.
Not really.
Or the muster drill. I mean, I understand it. I get it. It has to be done, but
I prefer the new method where you just walk up and they scan your thing and say, have a good cruise.
Yeah, that one's a little less painful, but it's not that bad.
And what's your preferred port? So many.
Yeah, I don't know. That's hard for me to say.
It depends on who I'm with and what I'm doing.
Yeah, I guess if I was had to like say some place, I think I would say Bonaire. I think that would be it. But there's a lot of ports I really like. I mean, I like the other ABC islands. I love Grand Cayman. I love Cozumel, especially if I have time, a lot of time there. Old San Juan is great.
I really enjoyed Bimini.
Bimini, yeah, it's funny because I
still say that some of my, I think maybe one of my top favorite excursions was that one that we did in Bimini.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have an excursion to do there, though, I think Bimini wouldn't be all that in a bag of chips. But the excursion we did there was really cool. So, and I would do it over and over again. Yeah, I mean, I like Grand Turk. I like Half Moon Key. I like Coco Key. I love Roatan, Honduras is a big one for me.
So you like the Caribbean?
Well, I mean, there's places I'm not naming. You know, I wouldn't say Dominican Republic. Wouldn't be on my top list. Nassau's not in my top list. It's all right. Costa Maya is not in my top list. Jamaica's not in my top list. Trying to think of where else I've been. Oh, Belize, not in my top list. Although maybe that would change if I went back and hit that
little island.
That little island we went to last time, because that was pretty awesome.
JT says Ocean Key.
Ocean Key I like a lot. Yep, Ocean Key's nice. Yep, big fan of that. Kuzma says, yeah, seaplane is best, but it will take more time than a cruise day to get. Yeah, you need a full day, yeah, for sure, to get to Dry Tortugas. What he's talking about there. Stayed in Duck Key. I've been to Duck Key. I've been through Duck Key. I don't know if I've been.
Cape Colker. That was the name of that island.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we talked about it the other day, and then I didn't look it up. So.
Yeah. I do love the magic shows, Mr. Bob. I am a big fan of magic shows.
Yep.
I am a nerd for magic. So and the one that they had on Islander was pretty good. Started a little weird, but it got really good. But I even like cheesy magic shows. I don't care. I just like magic shows. So let's see. San Juan, Puerto Vallarta, that's JT. Went deep sea fishing in Isla Medora. Yeah, see, I think that's people go there to fish and to dive, and that's the main reason people go to the Keys unless they're going to Key West. And there's a lot of reasons people go to Key West, and they run the gambit. Nassau's a dump. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I've enjoyed myself in Nassau. The only reason that I would be less inclined to say Nassau is like a preferred port is because there's not great underwater things for me to do that I can do while I'm there on a cruise. But I like the Pirate Museum. I like the rum factory distillery. I like the pirate brewing. Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, Junkanoo Beach was nice.
Junkanoo Beach was nice. Now, I don't know if it's like that when it's not COVID and there's not a lot of people there, but we had a lot of fun at Junkanoo Beach. Yeah. Anita says she really likes Belize. I mean, we had that trip we were with you guys in Belize, right? That's when we went to that place. I mean, I've done some okay things in Belize, but that was by far my best Belize experience. And I did really enjoy that quite a bit. But it's not, I think the reason I hesitate to say Belize is because the things that I've enjoyed doing in Belize weren't actually in Belize. It was like you went away from Belize, which maybe, no, I don't know that I'd say that about other places, really. So, but it's still Belize, in the vicinity of Belize. JT's getting a refill. Quick off-topic question. What's for Thanksgiving dinner this year? Oh, yeah. everybody can answer that one. I don't know that we've really discussed it. I've got some ideas in my head, but I have not verbalized those to Kimbra.
No, you haven't.
So
are you going to do that now or wait?
I can if you want. Do you have any ideas? Like, were you thinking about something specific?
I had maybe one, but it's not really creative or exciting.
Okay, well, I didn't say it had to be creative or exciting. What?
British pies.
Oh, British pies. Yeah, I just don't want to drive.
Well, there's the British store that's what is it in Southampton now? That one that we ran into.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Pinellas County.
Yeah, that's a bit of a drive, but
it's not as
we don't have time to do that.
But we could go. No, we can't go after work.
No.
No,
we're not doing that. We're kind of out of time for that.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
I was just thinking, like, because JT and Jen gave us those olives and that cheese, and it made me want like a good like charcuterie kind of thing.
Okay.
But that doesn't have to be like the dinner, But like, ever since that, I'm like craving like sausage and cheese and crackers and olives and all that good stuff. So
all of that good stuff.
All of that good stuff. That's right. Stacy says the whole port of Nassau has been redone and it's pretty nice now. Yeah, I haven't been there since they redid it. Anita says we enjoy Blue Lagoon in Nassau. I've heard that's pretty good. I've not been there, but yeah, the first cruise I ever did, we went to Nassau and we did a stingray swim, which was kind of funny because I don't know if I worked at the aquarium yet on that first cruise.
Yeah. Hey there, Larry.
But I saw an octopus, so that was it. I was hooked, and I enjoyed that. And then, yeah, and then I've done some really kind of not great snorkeling trips in Nassau. Not like a great snorkeling.
I've only been to Nassau twice.
But the most fun I've had in Nassau is just walking on my own and doing things.
Yeah.
Like you said, Junkanoo Beach, which we saw octopus there. We saw 2 octopus there, didn't we? Octopuses there, or did we see?
You saw that one.
Okay.
I didn't see one.
But it was, that was a lot of fun and stuff. So, hello, Larry, by the way. Ed is smoking our family a turkey and making homemade gravy, and it's so good. Oh.
So you said you had a couple ideas. You only gave me one.
Well, that was really it.
You had me all excited waiting for more.
Sorry, that's all I got.
All right. Les says Cornish hens, apple pie, rhubarb pie, mashed potatoes, asparagus, homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh, wow. That's quite
like the full meal.
Spread.
See, it's just the two of us.
What time do you want us to come over, Les?
Oh, yeah. There we go. I've never had a Cornish hen. Have you ever had a Cornish hen?
Is that what they have at Harry Potter, the Harry Potter restaurant? They have Cornish something.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Cornish pasties. I don't know.
Larry says, happy Thanksgiving to our American friends. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
And happy November to you.
Yeah.
Ed says, I'm having lots and lots of canned cranberry sauce. And
Who said that?
Ed.
Ed, oh.
And Les says stuffing.
She doesn't like stuffing. I like stuffing. I don't like cranberries. I don't like their music. I don't like it in a can. Their music's okay, I guess, but I don't like they do the zombie song, right? Is that the Cranberries? Zombie.
Yeah, I think so.
I do like that song. But I don't like eating or drinking cranberries, although if they're hidden with enough other stuff, I can sometimes appreciate them.
Larry says, spoiler alert, turkey dinner was amazing. Because their Thanksgiving is like our Halloween or something.
Oh, yeah.
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 I
don't like turkey either.
I don't like turkey. So here's the thing. We can do whatever you want, but I have to have mac and cheese.
Okay.
Whatever mac and cheese I want.
Right.
I might do baked mac and cheese. I might actually make mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I have to figure out how.
Yeah, we could get some Emo's pizzas or something. I don't know.
Pizza, mac and cheese, and a charcuterie board.
That's eclectic. We're on a keto diet, so not sure what we'll do for Thanksgiving. Just eat the turkey, I guess, right? And cheese. You could have cheese. Bacon.
Cheese wrapped bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon
ham.
wrapped
cheese. You could do ham.
Yeah.
You could do a charcuterie without the crackers.
Yeah. JT says we do ham for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, ham is our favorite.
Yeah, we like the pig.
We
eat the pig, not the bird.
Breaking news, I was just informed the rhubarb she bought was for Christmas, not Thanksgiving. Oh
no! She's watching you, Les. Be sneaking that rhubarb. Love the cornbread stuffing. I don't like anything cornbread.
I like cornbread.
If it's cornbread, you can keep it. I like regular stuffing.
Stacy says it's dressing, not stuffing. I don't like any of it, so I don't care what you call it.
You could drink your pop with your dressing, buddy.
JT said if you stuff it, it's stuffing. What if you don't stuff it?
I mean,
don't you just like mix it up with water or something?
Well, it depends on if it's like homemade.
Oh, I didn't know that was an option.
And then initially you put it in the bird, I think. That's why it's called stuffing.
Okay.
I think that's how that works.
Don't some people dress it though? Like, why would you call it dressing? You put that on top of the bird?
I don't know. Ask the Minnesotan.
And it says, we also have a ham. My son and I prefer ham over turkey.
I mean, I'm just saying that doesn't say stovetop dressing mix. Okay, that's all I'm saying, Stacy.
JT says no water and dressing stuffing. Isn't that how you make that stovetop
stuff? Stovetop, yeah. You add boiling water, but
I don't need it, so it doesn't matter.
That's like the stovetop stuffing is like the equivalent of Kraft macaroni and cheese. So I like stovetop stuffing, but like people that like homemade stuffing probably be like, ew, or they might be like, okay, but that's different. So
Les says stuffed in a bird is stuffing, outside is dressing. I mean, that makes sense.
So it's the application that defines it.
I don't know. If anybody has a really good baked mac and cheese recipe, I think that's what I'm going to make for Thanksgiving.
Larry likes the stovetop stuffing. What did you say?
Baked mac and cheese.
Oh, baked mac and cheese. Okay.
What do you think I said?
I just heard you say you're going to make something food-wise. And I was like, wait, what are you making? So,
yeah. Like Paps used to make.
All right.
Paps made me bake mac and cheese all the time.
Yeah, we could find something else like to go with that.
Pizza and mac and cheese.
I was joking about it. We used to do Provel giving when Mark lived down here, and that was like
did that once.
I think. Emo's pizza and toasted raviolis and gooey butter cake and all the St. Louis stuff. But generally, stuffing is, Stacy, a northern term, and it's like stovetop. Down south, it's made with cornbread and called dressing. So I don't like the cornbread, so I'm going to say I like stuffing, not dressing. Does that flow? Does that make sense? One of the most disappointing things that I ever experienced with food was I was at the Navy Pier in Chicago, went to a Mexican restaurant, and they had jalapeno stuffed cornbread or jalapeno cornbread. And I was like, jalapenos, yes. And I ate it and I was like, oh, I don't like cornbread. And that's why I don't like corn dogs. Like it's a similar flavor profile.
Oh, I love corn dogs.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I could have corn dogs and mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. Oh, that sounds so good.
Les is with you. CruiseNet says I have a 5 cheese mac and cheese recipe.
But is it baked mac and cheese?
Oh.
Because it's different. I love mac and cheese, but there's something special about baked mac and cheese. That's how my grandpa used to make it. JT says we had baked mac and cheese at the barbecue place by you guys. Yes, that's what I want. I want that mac and cheese.
Wait, which barbecue place?
Johnson's.
Oh, John, that's right. That's right. Pardon me. Yeah, less jalapeno cornbread. I love half of that.
And he just says, oh my gosh, Ed loves corn dogs too.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I am a sucker for a good corn dog.
It looks like something I would like. And every now and then I try it and then I go, oh, nope, I don't, nope. Same with like tamales. it's the same thing. Tamales have that. Whatever it is, the corn, something like I'm okay with like corn tortillas, but something about I don't know.
I don't really like corn tortillas.
I don't mind
but
them.
I really like cornbread.
Like corn tortilla chips, I'm good with that for like nachos.
I prefer flour.
I do too, but I'm okay with it. Whereas, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I don't like tamales, JT. I don't. That's another kind of. I remember my grandpa like sent me out for tamales one time, and I loved spicy food. I was probably like 18 or so, and back then I was like, I was in it for the, probably the testosterone-driven torture. So I was like, the hotter the better. And I was like, oh, hot tamales. Yeah, I'm gonna get tamales. And then I ate them, and I was like, oh, this is disgusting. So. Sad but true. I don't like that corn flavor. I like corn okay, but not the corn things. It's like seafood. I wish I liked it, but it doesn't make me want to hurl like seafood, but I just don't care for it, the flavor. Anybody have unique traditions, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and a New Year? Oh, I think I missed Anita. When we go to homecomings in the small towns around here, always corn dogs, and always has to have one. And then Les says, anybody have the unique tradition? So, like I said, I did this thing called Provel, like Provel cheese, Provel giving, which wasn't really a tradition. We just did it. I wrote a poem about it, but I don't know what happened to that. And then we did it. I think the two of us did that with. Did we do that with Mark and Kelly?
I don't know. I think we did it on a different day.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think we did it with them, but we just did it one day.
Okay. Yeah, we went like all out for that Provel giving. It was like hardcore St. Louis, everything. But we don't have any I don't have any other kind of odd traditions.
When I was younger, there was some stuff, but since I've moved, because I'm not with family anymore, and we don't really do anything regularly.
No.
Like, I think honestly, every year we've done something different.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving, especially. Like one year we went to Universal. That one was fun though, because we ended up Black Friday shopping a little bit.
Yeah.
The next day, which was not planned.
Right.
We just happened to do that.
Yeah.
We've tried fondue. We did.
Which didn't go well, which I've fondued in the past and it was fine.
We've never fondued properly.
No, we haven't. I don't know what fondue magic I've forgotten, because I've fondued several times in the past.
We did British pies one year.
That was good. I like that.
Yeah, that one was good. That's what we did 2 years ago. We've done Thanksgiving with my mom before when they came down. She ordered from Boston Market and we picked it up and then went to Sarasota or something like that, Anna Maria Island. Let's see. Larry says we may lose power. We are in our fourth storm with hurricane force winds in 2 months. They are called bomb cyclone.
Oh yeah,
wow, that's crazy.
I've heard of that. Yeah, yeah.
Well, so stay safe.
You think you're in danger in Florida, and then boom.
Yeah. Stacy says when I was a kid, we put the cornbread in a glass of milk and ate it with a spoon.
Ew.
Oh. My mom puts something in milk and eats it, and I think it's gross, but I don't remember what it is. Anita says that or a funnel cake. Oh. He likes those too. Corn dogs for the win.
You don't like funnel cake?
They're fine, but they're no corn dog.
I went through I love funnel cakes, and then I ate too many of them, and now I don't eat them. I mean, every now and then I'll bite one, and I'm like, this is good, and then if I eat too much of it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that day. But so on its face, I do like funnel cakes, but
so for me,
I OD'd on them.
Our big thing, at least in Terre Haute, was elephant ears, which are similar to funnel cakes,
kind of,
but different. So elephant ears is what we always got. We never did the funnel cake thing. And then during the Little Italy Festival, which was a very small little thing that they did in Clinton, Indiana, they had something called rosettes.
I think I've
told you about them.
Or I think they sound familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry, definitely try funnel cakes. There's a reason I ate too many of them. So I would definitely encourage you to try them if you haven't had them. Just don't overdo it and ruin them for yourself like I did. What am I missing here? Oh, family group photos on Thanksgiving is what cruise nuts say. All matchy outfits. That's hilarious. JT, are you warm yet?
Les just watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh yeah, I made Kimber watch that movie.
Did we watch that?
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember it where it's John Candy and Steve
is.
Martin. You know who Steve Martin is? Okay, John Candy's like big guy. Okay. And John Candy's kind of this kind of loser guy, and Steve Martin's trying to get home for the holidays, and they keep having to share transportation, hotels, and
let me look it up.
Yeah, and those aren't pillows. That's like one of the most memorable lines from that movie. I was thinking about Uncle Buck today because we went to Lowe's and the cashier's name was Nat. If you've ever seen Uncle Buck, I was like, I haven't seen Uncle Buck in a long time. That was a good movie. Doesn't look familiar to you? We definitely watched it. You maybe just didn't pay attention.
You tell me we watch things all the time that I don't remember watching.
That's true. We definitely watched it. So.
All right. Let's see. Where are we here? Festivus.
That's that Seinfeld thing, right?
Larry says the last storm last week there were some fatalities.
Oh no! I'm sorry to hear
that. Gina says that she dips her buttered toast in hot chocolate.
I'm not judging you, Gina.
I might.
But I might be judging you.
I might be willing to try that.
Yeah, you give that a go?
I think so.
Interesting. I mean, I eat beans on toast, so I guess I'm gonna have to be
I think about the butter. Like, I don't want the crumbs in my hot chocolate, but the butter mixed with the hot chocolate.
I'd try it.
I don't know.
I would give it a shot.
I wouldn't do the cornbread and milk. Sorry, and I love cornbread.
No, I wouldn't do it. If I liked cornbread, maybe I would. But
Anita says we always play the board game Jumanji.
Oh, interesting. I've only seen the movie.
Yeah, I've never played the game.
I like the movies though, both of them.
Larry says, has anyone ever made funnel cakes at home? No.
No, I don't think my family did either.
Les just says that he just watched the Uncle Buck movie too.
Yeah, see, that's a good movie. Bug, Nat.
Larry says, hi, Marty. Marty's not looking at the camera today. Unless we do this.
See if she turns in.
See what happens. JT says, no judging, Matt.
It's just in jest.
Larry says, yummy beans on toast.
I got tongue kiss on the nose. Oh, Larry understands beans on toast. Finally. I say beans on toast and all these Americans go, oh, what?
JT says that Bossy's been watching Marty the whole time.
Yeah, you got an admirer, or Bossy wants to kill you. I'm not sure which. Maybe both. Yeah. See, I got JT curious about beans on toast.
I will not try beans on toast.
I know, but you might like it.
It's mostly because the beans seem very tomatoey.
You probably wouldn't like it. Yeah, you wouldn't like it because it's too tomatoey for you. I would say that's probably accurate. Yeah, Larry, I was talking about this. Oh, there goes the internet. Hey, we've been doing good so far. And there it goes. So we got 2 bars back. Maybe it'll come back. No, there we go.
Okay.
I was talking about beans and toast a couple weeks ago, Larry. I don't know if you were in here for that, but when I first tried beans and toast, I did it because I just like British things and I want to experience it. But the more I've eaten beans and toast, the bigger a fan of beans and toast I have become, and I am like I like crave beans and toast now. So I don't know. I am not a worm. I am not a worm. If I get bit, this is my own fault. I understand that.
Les says
Her mouth is like slightly open.
Cold Boston baked bean sandwich with ketchup.
Oh,
that does not sound good.
Just baked beans
with ketchup.
You don't need the ketchup if you're eating the British Heinz baked beans.
Larry says I also love beaners and wieners.
I don't think I've had that specifically, but I definitely eat beans with hot dogs, so I could probably relate to that as well. Peanut butter on toast or cinnamon and sugar on toast, of course. Of course. Yeah, I don't know that I've tried peanut butter on toast, but I'd give that a go.
I've had peanut butter on toast.
Yeah.
But cinnamon sugar on toast, yeah. That's my go-to toast.
I do peanut butter. I used to do peanut butter and pickle sandwiches when I was a little kid, and I enjoyed those. I haven't had one of those in, God, probably since I was like a teenager. But I used to eat them at my grandma's all the time. Never lost us. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
All right, we saw the little thing come up that usually is a symbol that that's happening. But yeah.
JT says peanut butter and bacon on toast.
Oh.
We ate that as a kid.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I think I can get behind that. I think I get behind that.
Les says bangers and mash.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of bangers and mash.
Oh, now I want shepherd's pie.
Especially if it's like a proper British sausage or Irish sausage. They do them differently over there.
Thank you. JT says try it. Well, somebody has to make it for me because I don't make bacon. I eat bacon. I don't make bacon.
Can you believe that?
You making me bacon?
We don't have any bacon.
Okay. Well.
But I have made you bacon many times.
You have.
My cousin, I bet some people have done this. My cousin, when he makes chili, he puts peanut butter in his chili. Now, I am a big fan of peanut butter and I am a big fan of chili, but those two things do not mesh well for my palate, but he swears by it. And I know other people like that too.
Wait, that's a thing?
That's a thing. Oh, it's definitely a thing. Haggis. I had haggis fritters at a Scottish restaurant in St. Louis one time, but they were like the, FDA approved American version of haggis. And they were fine. They were like deep fried balls of meat, basically. Organ meat, I guess, but meat all the same. Larry is asking, do you cook, Kimbra?
No.
Not really.
Nope.
Very limited cooking from her. I cook a little bit. I don't cook a lot.
That's why I've asked for a really good, easy baked mac and cheese.
You like air fry and stuff?
I can air fry. I can throw things in the oven. I don't like to take things out of the oven, though. The oven makes me a little nervous.
Peanut butter and honey for Ed. Okay. Ed, I've been jamming on some Uncrustable honey and peanut butters. Like I usually do Uncrustables for lunch because it's fairly low calorie and it's easy, it's quick, and I usually do grape. But I've been on these honey ones, which is another extra like bite or point on the diet thing. But that's all right. I got the points to spare, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Larry says I'll pass on the haggis. Must be a St. Louis thing. I don't think peanut butter and chili is a St. Louis specific thing. I could be wrong about that.
I just Googled it.
Anita says I eat a peanut butter sandwich with my chili.
So this says It's supposed to help enhance the creaminess and thickness without having to use flour or cornstarch. We don't use flour and cornstarch when we make chili.
No, we do not.
This one says peanut butter balances out the heat from chili's classic spicy ingredients.
It kind of gives it a little bit of an Asian peanut sauce flavor, which I like peanut sauce. I have to say that carefully, but not in my chili. I want the heat. Maybe that's the problem. I want those chili flavors or something. I don't know. Gina says, I missed what you said. Mix with chili. We dip cinnamon rolls in chili. I have heard of people putting cinnamon in their chili. I don't know what cinnamon rolls.
I feel like Gina dips weird things into weird things.
With the icing? With the icing, or just like, I'm intrigued by that, Gina. I would try
buttered toast into hot chocolate and cinnamon rolls and chili.
You know what?
But you know what? I think I'd be willing to do the hot chocolate one.
I would try the cinnamon rolls and chili. I think that would maybe work for me. I don't know. Our school systems even have cinnamon rolls and chili together because everyone loves it. Interesting. Okay. All right. Ananda is waiting for me to cook dinner just now. LOL. And we just bought an air fryer and tried it out for breakfast this morning. Yeah, we really enjoy the air fryer as a healthy way to get
yummy
crunchy fried foods. And it's,
and you can make a good corn dog in it.
It works for a lot of things. We had tonight with the hot dogs, we had fried okra. Breaded okra that was air fried.
Lightly breaded.
Yeah. So it was fairly healthy.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good. Put some like Cajun type seasoning on it. It's good stuff. Talking about Uncrustables, I think we're going to Sam's Club this weekend. Air fryer chicken wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't really done that.
Well, we've done like appetizers and stuff.
Yeah, but not like proper chicken wings. But I bet that would be good.
We've got some nuggies in the freezer. We've done those.
JT says they use their air fryer for a lot of meals. Ed makes a very good pulled pork chili. Oh, I could get behind that too. Larry says the air fryer thing is awesome. We have one built into our stove, but it's for big batch cooking. Yeah, that wouldn't be terrible. Cornbread with chili. Well, you're leaving me behind on that one, but I know that is a thing people like. You like cornbread with chili? I would maybe try. I don't know. I feel like if you like cornbread and you like chili, that's probably a home run. I'm not a big. I mean, I guess I do dip things. I just can't imagine dipping things in my chili. Like, I feel like chili is a spoon in your mouth sort of a thing. Like, I don't. Yeah, but I mean, people do like chili mac and chili fries and chili dogs. Like, that's not dipping things in the chili, but it is mixing other foods with chili, sort of. Yeah. Now Anita says I would dip a cinnamon roll in my hot chocolate. I don't know about that. I would think I would do that. You don't even like cinnamon rolls. I love cinnamon. I'm not a big fan of cinnamon rolls, but if it's a vehicle to get cinnamon flavor into my hot chocolate or my chili, I would just put cinnamon in there. I don't dislike cinnamon rolls. I just don't like them very much. Les says yes to the cornbread and chili. And Anita says we use our air fryer almost daily. Okra is green, yes. Well, I guess JT is going to teach me the cornbread and chili way. Closest we get to chili is in a can. Is chili a popular thing in Canada? I like SpaghettiOs. Chili is so easy to make. I mean, that's the thing. I do like canned chili, but we can make it healthier and it's still really delicious. And really easy to make. Yeah. And last us. Our bars just dropped again, so I don't know if we're... Uh-oh. I don't know what's happening. Come on, Internet. We've only got 15 minutes. You got to hold out for 15 minutes. Can you do it, Marty? Can you do it? Boop. And we're back. Now you froze. Are we still frozen? You're froze. I know Marty is being cute. Hopefully this will come back in a minute. To the universal mediator. Ain't that the truth? Come on, internet. You can do it.
Oh, apparently we're back. That's less.
Oh, it's still showing 1 bar, but we're not like blipping out. So,
Hey there, cruising on the high seas and travel. Welcome.
Welcome. Well,
I think we're back.
I think we're back. Yes, welcome. Welcome. We are going to sign out, though, in about 14 minutes or so to make way for potentially Down Under Cruisers, who I'm assuming are on tonight, and also because that's normally when we sign out. Question, is the aquarium part of Ripley's? Not the one that we work for. There is a Ripley's
there are
version of aquariums.
Multiple Ripley's aquariums.
Is that the one in Orlando? Might be a Ripley's.
You're talking about Orlando Secret or Sea Life Aquarium?
That's not a Ripley's. No.
There's one in Nashville.
Yeah.
I think.
That sounds right. There's a few.
Gatlinburg. That's what I was thinking.
There's a few Ripley's aquariums, but ours is not one of those. Ours is an independent.
It's just the Florida aquarium. Man, I've got so many chins. Every time I move my head and then look over, I've got like extra chins. Just in case y'all wanted to know about my chins. I'm trying to sit back like this so you don't see all my chins.
That's why I just grow the beard.
So that your chins don't show?
I mean, Marty's
got some chins.
Marty has beards. She has a beard.
This is going to light up Mount Dora tomorrow. Wander around, go shops, look at lights, and eat.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah. Okay, there goes an idea for this October when I'm down there for a cruise. I mean, there are a lot of aquariums in Florida. If you're here in Tampa, the aquarium we work at is literally right next to the port. If you're going to out of Canaveral, there's the Sea Life Aquarium in Orlando. There's, of course, SeaWorld in Orlando.
I say that Daytona.
Daytona has an aquarium now. I haven't been there. It's like in a shopping plaza. It's a little strange, but
going out of Tampa for a booze cruise. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Florida Aquarium, like literally, we're at the port, but we're not associated with Ripley's. There are Ripley's, believe it or not, museums too.
Les says he will wear a hoodie and sweatshirt. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm going to go play with a chainsaw tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'll be scary.
We'll see. Matt has to finish planning our D&D game while I go cut wood.
Yep. Or I might cut the grass in the front yard. I don't know.
Oh, you're going to cut the grass? Is the D&D game ready?
No. So I can do whichever one, I guess.
Well, you should probably get the game ready.
I guess so, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, well, we have 11 minutes. So anything else you want to talk about in this 11 minutes? Anything else you guys want to talk about in our last 11 minutes or so before we go?
And if the answer is no, then we will go in less than 11 minutes. JT says still waiting for our D&D lesson. I
mean, we got, well, technically we have 2 games we're balancing right now, I guess. But you're not running any anymore.
No, and I'm not interested in running any.
JT, you guys just got to come over and we got to play the board game just to give you a taste. Taste. And then depending on how you react to that, we can go further or not, or go, okay, this isn't your thing. Can you come prune our peach tree? You have peach trees? Peaches grow in cold weather? In a recaps, what was the show all about? As I just showed up, we talked about food, Thanksgiving. We talked about.
We mentioned cruising.
We talked a little bit about cruising. There was not very direct topic driven live as they tend not to be, but we discussed her mom being in town. We went to the medieval Renaissance sort of fair and got some things, and we fed Marty worms and blueberries. And she wants more, but she's had enough. We're going to put you on a diet too. Well, everyone in this house will be dieting.
Oh, Larry says, did you promote the group cruise? We did indeed.
We did, Larry.
That's why I have that scrolly thing at the bottom because, yeah. Oh, apparently JT just talked to my mom.
We are up to 30 people now on that group cruise, so that's pretty good number.
I didn't see that. Les said, Kimber, come trim our trees. I don't think you want me to do that. I'm just cutting the branches of the neighbor's tree that they cut into our yard.
Yeah. They're supposed to come, supposedly they're supposed to come fix our fence this week. Let's see. Late night out of Miami. Dreamvacations.com. He get y'all set up on that cruise. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of really cool people that are going to be going on there.
Let's see. Larry says, I'm encouraging a few Canadians that you met on our October 22 cruise. They are interested, also begging Dewey to join. Well, that would be cool.
Dewey did.
He did reach out.
He did reach out and showed some interest. So Dewey's not out of the question. Did the captain say he was interested in that cruise? Captain Billy?
I don't know if he mentioned.
I can't remember if he did or not. We're hoping Scott and Kevin come along. We're hoping Les and Pat come along. So there's some people. My mom's trying to get my stepdad Joe to go.
Oh, that's right, Stacy. Right now there's a promotion for $50 per person deposits. Yeah. Those Canadians that you're talking about, Larry, is that Michael, Ann, and V? Those are the only other Canadians I can think of.
Yeah, Michael, Ann, V. I don't know if there are other ones. What the other ones were. Oh, you don't have to reach out to him, Larry. I mean, I think he knows. He knows if he's interested. He can get in contact with us. We'd love to have him, but no pressure for people to go. But yeah.
Michael, Ann, and V. Yep.
Yep. Cool beans.
Neato.
All right. Anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I'm going to go prep myself to sit around.
Okay.
I'm probably going to read, and then we're going to go to bed, and then I'm going to get up and chainsaw. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You going to take pictures of me or film me chainsawing?
Maybe.
Add to my axe throwing.
She did throw axes.
I did.
At the medieval fair.
I didn't do great.
Her and her mom threw axes simultaneously. JT's got 2 more hours. He's got to stay up. You have a great weekend too, Stacy, and everybody else out there. Also, hey, have a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy the holiday if you celebrate it, and enjoy your fall up there in Canada too.
Happy Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, there you go. Or not, but
Be careful with the chainsaw. I got safety glasses.
I told her she had to wear safety glasses. So with that said, I think we're going to be on this coming Friday. I don't
see why not.
I don't foresee anything barring that. Maybe we'll try and plan something a little more organized. Maybe we'll do trivia or something. I don't know. We'll do something fun.
I am going to fix the camera so that we don't have super soft faces because this is driving me nuts.
And it may be the premiere of the new background.
So, yeah. We'll see what... Oh.
The living background.
We'll see what comes of that.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later.
Have a good night. Have a good week. See ya.
See ya.